Hey guys, how's it going? Today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Space Prison. As always, with all of my first impression reviews, I'm going to be playing the game for an hour or more until I am satisfied that I can give you my opinion on the game. If you are in a hurry and you don't want to watch the full video, then you can simply skip to the last 10 minutes or so of the video. I will put the timestamp in the description below, and you can simply skip to that timestamp if you only want to hear my quick, concise, final opinion on the game. But otherwise, if you're not in a hurry, just stay tuned, and I will be playing through the game, and I will be giving you my running commentary as I play through the game, and I will be telling you what I think is good and bad about the game as we play through the game today. So, the game is $20 on Steam. The game is for sale in Russia and in Israel, which, as I have stated many times before, if a developer is engaged in any immoral behavior, like Square Enix or Activision Blizzard or Ubisoft or Rockstar or any of those really immoral companies, then I will mention it and I will call the company out on their bullshit, and I will recommend that you do not purchase the game. And this developer, with the fact that they are allowing their game to be purchased in two countries that are currently waging an illegal war against two peaceful countries, and by extension being complicit in war crimes, crimes against humanity, all of that kind of stuff that are currently taking place at the hands of Israel and Russia. That is something that I consider to be immoral. So, I cannot give my recommendation that you purchase this game, because your money, in my opinion, would be going to an immoral developer. So, that is my opinion on purchasing the game. The game is $20. I do not recommend that you purchase the game. Now, with that being set aside, we will continue with the review, and I will be determining if the game is playable, if the game is worth even playing. I've already determined that it is not worth buying, so let's see if it is worth playing. So, let's jump into the settings. Settings are okay. Don't really see any issues. It's very basic. Like the quality, there's literally just quality. That's the only options that you have to customize graphical quality. So there's no shadows quality, there's no texture quality, object quality, object detail, bloom, depth of field, nothing like that. It's literally just quality. That's all the options you get. But from the screenshot on Steam that I looked at, the game's graphics seem very basic, so it's understandable. But yeah, it's a little bit brutal that there's literally just one option for quality. And yeah, otherwise than that, there's no subtitle options either, so the game doesn't have voice acting. So yeah, you can change the controls. No. Okay, so you can't change the controls. Okay, so that's another issue. The game has no customizable controls at all. So that's a pretty big issue actually. You can't even change like the quick save buttons or anything like that. I don't know if the game even has quick saving or quick loading, but anyway, you cannot change any buttons whatsoever. So that's pretty fucking brutal. So in any way, With that being said, I guess we can jump into the game. Create convict. So is this your main character, I guess? So what's the differences? There's stat differences over here. Initiative, higher initiative act before those with lower initiative. So the game is turn-based. Hope affects your state of mind when certain thresholds are reached. I've no fucking idea what that means. Hunger. 4 hunger is consumed for every hour spent. Affects your conditions when certain thresholds are reached. And then health. Okay. What's this? Action points. Action points are necessary to use skills during combat. Each combat skill has a specific action point cost. Okay, so both of these have 3 and then the middle one has 2. And then there's also different race traits and different combat skills that change as well. So activates at the start of each combat. After receiving attack, return 50% of damage received. Immune to push and pull. Hovering prevents from triggering ground hazards. Okay. And then combat skills is move. And next turn +2 AP, add 3 armor. Use 1 turn. I don't see a cooldown on this skill, so I don't know. Like, it should show you the fucking cooldown. I'm assuming you can't use that each and every turn, so there has to be a cooldown. And then charge forward, damage 8. Damage 4, self. So you damage yourself for 4. That seems bad. And then this one, telekinesis, damage 2 to 3. Push, pull. Okay. So, okay. And then there's also different primes, which I'm assuming is like basically the class. So these are the races, and then these are the classes, basically. And it looks like each of them can be the same classes. So, smuggler, you start your sentence with 1 extra combat slot with a random item. Receive plus 50% damage from hazards. Attack after moving is 30% extra damage, and then you get 20% less hope gain. This one is 20% less max HP. Your rats have additional combat slots. Okay. Double a loot supply crate, 100% chance. Double loot. So do you get double loot only on supply crates, or do you always get double loot? Because I mean, that would be hilariously powerful if you get 100% double loot on everything. And then relation gain minus 10%. And then this one is relation gain plus 20% and minus 1 initiative. So honestly, I would go for this one with the extra loot, double loot. That sounds insane. And then I'm assuming it only affects supply crates, because if it affects everything, all of the loot in the game, then that would be pretty fucking powerful. So we're gonna go with thief, and then what class do we want? This ability is really shitty. This one's ability. damage yourself for 4 damage. That just sounds really bad. The prevents ground hazards from triggering. That's obviously good. This combat skill is very good. The +3 armor and then +2 AP. That is very good. But I think let's go for this one. I think this one will be pretty good. So yeah. We're gonna take the next, and then we're gonna take the thief subclass. Oh, and you can customize your look of your character as well. It's only like 4 different options, not a whole bunch of different options, to be honest. The human has a lot of different options, male and female. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. I don't really care about the story, to be honest. If they don't even want to bother to add voice dialogue to it, then I don't care a huge amount. These days with large language learning models, voice acting, like there is literally no reason for your game to not have voice acting. With large language learning models, it is so fucking easy to voice your entire game that really there's just no reason not to do it. You even get programs where you just give the LLM the script, and it will shit out many different audio files. So it shits out the audio files from the script, and then you literally just need to put the audio files into your game. It is as easy as that. So honestly, I cannot see why a developer wouldn't add voice acting to their game. The game actually just did have some voice acting, but there was no subtitles. So, oh, VO over here, VO. So the game does have some voice acting, but no subtitles. So that's another issue. There's no subtitles in the game. So that's really shitty. Okay, are we gonna get a tutorial or what's going on? Okay, no tutorial, I guess.
Prisoners are required to deposit all their personal belongings at the counter.
Oh no.
You, daughter, wanted you to have someone to have tea parties with while away. So there's even incorrect grammar in game. So not only did they not bother adding voice acting, they didn't even bother spell checking their scripts. I don't know if we should smuggle any of these.
Through.
I'm just gonna click past this shit because I'm really not gonna
Still during the
invest any time in
damage.
the story of the game, if you can call it a story. Prison resources. The most important resource in prison are hunger and hope. To keep them high to benefit from perks, and don't let them drop or you will suffer negative effects.
Inmate survival prognosis unfavorable.
Greetings, inmate. You've been found guilty of speeding while traveling in hyperspace. Based on the severity of your crime, your sentence is 150 years.
So why does this have voice acting but the previous shit didn't have voice acting?
It would be a promising sign if you were on the path of acceptance. However, the tone of your voice indicates that you are lying. Repentance will come, in the end. Do you understand and acknowledge your new identification status as a prisoner in this facility? Prisoner categorized as receptive. If only each one of you would accept their rightful place as easily as you do. Please be advised that any attempt to leave this facility is strictly prohibited and will result in severe consequences. Welcome to Space Prison, Inmate 537. We hope you have a pleasant stay.
There's no tutorial so far. Not a single tutorial for movement or anything like that. Interaction, nothing. Front line, you can't move past the enemy. Skill details, skills and actions. Skill effects resolve in top to bottom order. Top to bottom, okay. Grayed out effects won't be resolved. Your first one skill has 2 effects, move forward and damage. But if you use it to approach the rat and attack. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can interact with. Isn't there a way to show the stuff? No. Pressing Shift, Control, Alt, nothing is showing it. So You literally have to hover over everything in order to see the stuff that you can interact with. Okay. Where's my quest log? Do I have a quest log? No idea what that is. Like, doesn't the game have a quest log? Fucking hell. Pressing tab, I'm pressing J, B, I. Like, what am I supposed to do? Get inside. I did go inside. And then there's nothing. I can make a bed, but I don't want to make a bed. Metal crowbar. Where the holy hell do I get a metal crowbar? Everything fucking requires a metal crowbar. He said get inside and I'm inside and nothing is happening. Okay, so let's do the only thing that we can do currently. That's all he says. He just says get inside, nothing else. Super fantastic tutorial so far. Why does sleeping reduce your hope? How does that make any sense? Why would you lose hope by sleeping?
Reconfiguring daily protocols.
Now I have space lies, which is relationship gain minus 20%. Okay, now he's gone all of a sudden. So that's what you have to do. Firstly, you have to be psychic, and then secondly, you have to do that what I just did. This is gonna be one of those games where you have to fucking swing your mouse around like a maniac in order to figure out where to go or what to do. I don't like the environmental design either, because you can't see where the borders are of what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go and that kind of stuff. Like, the borders aren't clear at all. Every time a creature or convict joins your party, they show up in the party tab. What, did she join my party? Burger delivery. Wire burger. Why does this one have 2 difficulty if you're gonna fight the same dude? Stomping Stinger. Each member has a leadership cost. Drag and drop your party members to the arena. Untrained rat. Where the hell did I get an untrained rat? Okay, so how do I destroy that? 6. And they're floating as well, so I don't think that thing over there... Spawn toxic puddle. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do anything. What's this over here? Toxic puddle. Dud grenade. Number of turns before the object is destroyed. Okay, so that will explode. Okay. On destroy, blah blah. Okay, so I guess just wait. I guess we can just wait. Holy shit, I have a lot of armor. So I can't even move over there now. That's really shitty. So like what the hell are you supposed to do? Like I can't move. Why, what logic would it make to not allow the player to be able to move into that area over there? Just stupid. If I do that... Oh, that has a range of 1. Items with an orange background are classified as contraband. Scanners and drones can see your exposed contraband. When you're caught by a guard, your exposed contraband is confiscated. Store contraband in your secret orange inventory slot to make them undetectable from scanners. Orange. Okay, well, none of these are contraband. You have to swing your mouse around like a moron. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Could you please hand me some of your blood? Why? Why would I do that? Are you gonna give me something? Okay, so you didn't give me something. Can I go back? Okay, so the game doesn't have a save system. That's super fantastic. Love games without save systems. Can I do these as well? Looks like I maybe can. But then it takes a day. Let's do it. Why not? What's this shit? Destructible obstacle, gain random items. They literally spawned me on top of a toxic puddle. Why the hell would they do that? How does that make any sense? Damage area 3 columns. That's gonna explode next turn. I'm not sure. Must you destroy that in order to get the loot? Because that would be pretty shitty. if you must destroy it to get the loot. Why can't I attack it? Fists, and then I can't attack it. Why? What? I'm clicking everywhere. Why? What the fuck? Exit. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. And then we can just finish. Supply crate usable. Supply crate usable. Throwing knife. You can't really call it a supply crate if you only get one bloody item out of it. It's barely a supply crate. More like an item crate, not a fucking supply crate. Okay, we got another rat. I guess we need to eat stuff. I don't like hunger systems in games. Why would I want to fight them? Like, what help does it do to fight a random dude? Like, do you get rewards or what the fuck? Nobody wants to talk to me. Hey, we have a weapon. What's this red? What happened there? I didn't even see, I just clicked it. What happens if I go over there? Oop. Okay, nothing good apparently. What the fuck? Oh, I have... No, that's orange. Why did he shock me? This is not... This is hidden contraband. Why did he shock me? Like, if I move it like this, then they will see the contraband, but it's in the orange one, so it's hidden. I still don't understand why they shocked me. It would be super fantastic if they actually gave you any fucking information. Why did you shock me, you asshole? Okay, now my inventory is full. Is this literally your inventory? So bloody small. That's what she said. Like really, this is a really small bloody inventory. It's also stupid that I can't sell a lot of the stuff. Like, I can't sell this, can't sell the meal, can't sell the flowers, can't sell the scrap. Like, you can only sell what they allow you to sell. That's really shitty. And now my inventory is full. I can't do anything about it. I can't even sell the spice crystal, the weapons, the stimulant. Can't sell anything. That's just really shitty. So can I run past? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it past that motherfucker. I need a wrench or a rusty screwdriver. Okay, so I guess we will go back where we were. Nobody wants to talk to me. I don't have enough money to hire them. I only have 2 money. And they want 12. I can fight them, but I don't really see the point of fighting them. Like, what would you actually get from fighting them? It would be fantastic if we actually just were given a little bit of fucking information. And then every movement that you do throughout the map takes 1 day of time. Or hours? How many hours? 8. So there's 8 hours in a day. So you can do 8 movements and then you're done, basically. That rat only has 1 HP left, so I don't want to use that one, probably. What's that shit on the ground there? Bulging burrow. Explosion. 3 columns. On entry, destroy. Okay, well, I'm not gonna enter there. Where's my normal attack? Like, where did my normal attack go? My attack that does 8 damage. Where the fuck is that attack? I literally don't have my normal attacks anymore. Why? That's so idiotic. I don't even have space for this. Really shitty. With such a small inventory, like, why do they make the inventory so small? It's really stupid. Like, honestly, I don't need to play any more of the game. After 50 minutes, I have not gotten a single iota of pleasure out of this game so far. It's just a really, really slow game, really limiting. It really limits you in the inventory aspect of the game. Like, honestly, if the inventory wasn't so limited, I would probably continue to play the game just to see if there's maybe something redeemable in the game. But like, it just pisses me off if you have to literally throw stuff on the ground. Like, I hate throwing stuff on the ground. I hate losing loot. And with such a small inventory, it's just really, really shitty. It also seems like some items have durability, like this fork is now 2 out of 3 durability. I don't like games that have durability because it makes the game more obtuse. So yeah, the inventory system is obtuse. The game has no tutorial, basically. The game's controls cannot be rebound at all. All of the controls are not even listed here. The game has no save system, no saving and loading system. Like 5% of the game is voiced, and the rest isn't voiced, and there's no subtitles for the voicing. yeah, I don't know. It's just not a good game in the slightest. Like, if you're looking for a game of this type, then I would probably go for something like what's that? Darkest Dungeon. I haven't played the game in such a long time. I actually forgot the name. Darkest Dungeon is definitely a better game than this. You know, if you're looking for a turn-based game that is similar to this one, definitely Darkest Dungeon would be a good one. Another one that I can think of is also Tainted Grail Conquest. I actually think that Tainted Grail Conquest is better than Darkest Dungeon. It's just better in all aspects. So honestly, I would recommend Tainted Grail Conquest over Darkest Dungeon. And both games are turn-based. You know, it's a turn-based game where you basically fight through a linear, well, not completely linear, but for the most part a linear environment, like you do here. This is also linear. I mean, it's you can choose where you go, but it's still linear, you know. And this game is the same, and obviously Darkest Dungeon is also the same. It's a linear game. You can choose here and there where you want to go, but for the most part it's linear. But yeah, Tainted Grail Conquest is a really good game if you're looking for a game like this that is turn-based and that is like Darkest Dungeon basically. And yeah, this game for $20, yeah, there's no way in hell how I can recommend this game for $20. Rather get Darkest Dungeon or Tainted Grail Conquest, but it's beside the point. Like I said, I cannot recommend that you purchase this game. That's already, so the price already should be out of the window. And really, my only other thing that I wanted to determine was whether or not you should play this game. And as it turns out, you should definitely not play this game. It's honestly far inferior to the other games in the genre. You can even look towards something like Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is also a fantastic game of this type, you know. And yeah, this game is just not good. It's just not good. There's no two ways about it. And when you're going up against games like Darkest Dungeon, Tainted Grail, Slay the Spire, you need to bring your fucking A game. And this game definitely didn't bring their A game. They brought their fucking F game. So, yeah, there's no way how I can recommend this game. I'm just gonna uninstall it after this, to be honest. So yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. All this game makes me want to do is play Tainted Grail again. I actually need to play Tainted Grail again because I haven't played it in a long time, and I'm certain they've added more content to the game since the last time that I played it. I think I played it like 2 years ago. So yeah, anyway, as always, if you guys want to support the channel, if you want to allow me to do more reviews and purchase more games to do reviews for you guys, then supporting me on patreon.com/LFP is the way to do that. It directly allows me to purchase more games and do more reviews for you guys. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for Space Prison. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.